So I'm doing this because I have been tasked by Spirit to leave a musical representation in the earth of this evolution of who I am as a woman now. I cannot leave one record from 1999, Skin Deep, as the only musical representation of who I am as a woman and let that stand. I planned to do that because I do so much other work in healing realms, in the realm of wellness and holistic care. Personally, I always felt like I would never do another record. I didn't have to, but Spirit said otherwise. So I've been tasked to do this, and so that is the reason that that I have. I wasn't given the gift to do that with it, and then that's it. So in 1999, there was an image I was portraying. In 2018, this isn't an image I'm portraying. This is who I am. So I don't have anything to prove. I don't have anything to, I gotta, appeal to a certain audience. That's all out the window. So the image, for lack of a better term, is just actually who I am. This is what I live. This is what I embody. This is what I teach. It's just being put in a musical format now. So the songs I write are about concepts that I live in my life, concepts that I teach, yogic principles. They're about social issues, but there's no image. So if you see me dressed a certain way or how I am now, this is how I walked around all day today. I didn't put this on to come here and do this interview. There's no image. There's no pretense. There's no, I'm trying to be something. It just is what it is. And so I'm sharing that truly and authentically, because this has been a remembering since I left the industry 18 years ago. Well, the album came out 18 years ago, so I left about 16 years ago, but I left on a spiritual journey and went outside of myself looking for answers. But that journey took me through, it was a journey of the self, through the self, back to the self, bringing me back to who I really am. And so that journey has been, years long. And this isn't just overnight and I'm popping up like, oh, now I'm trying to be this type of, no, this is authentically who I am. And then I'm just sharing that musically because of a gift that I was birthed with and purposed with to share. And so I would be remiss to now have benefited back then off of the negative aspects, the shadow side, and then not circle around and share where I'm at now when it can really help somebody. The artistry now is sacred medicine through music. So it's healing, it's medicine, it's knowledge, it's wisdom that I have had the benefit and the blessing to be able to receive from other teachers and gurus and some ancestors that have poured into me that I've been able to and allowed to sit at the feet at and absorb. And now I go out and teach. But to be able to share that through music, that's completely what my music is about. Is just me sharing musically what I go out and teach on a regular basis weekly, whether it's in my yoga class or workshops that I teach or online gatherings for women and women's empowerment events. These are things that I already teach, and I'm just putting them now in the form of songs. So it's absolutely about healing. It's absolutely that medicine, and music is medicine if it's in the proper context. So it can be poison or it can be medicine. We choose what it's going to be, but it's going to do something because it's powerful. I'm here to be a conduit, to be a straw. I try as hard as it is to empty myself and just be the vessel through which the message comes. But because we're in this time and space reality, I'm obviously here. There's obviously a visual, but as much as possible, I'm trying to just be that vessel and that conduit to share that message. And it's going to come through with a lot bit of Solé's personality, character attached to it. But the message is what I want to be most heard, most felt most, and really felt more than anything. Not even so much thought about, just felt. Because we think too much And here in the West, we kind of get out of our minds and more back into our hearts and feeling. That's where we make our most authentic decisions from. So, and there's a disconnect, especially here in the West, the disease of disconnection, which is why we can go out and wish someone else ill and be jealous of someone else and harm someone else and put someone else down because of who we think they are, not understanding that Paramahansa Yogananda said, you didn't realize when you offered me poison that my life was one with your own. So when I'm offering poison, we can only do that if there's a disconnect. If I look at you, I'm the seer and you're the seen, and the seer becomes the seen, where I'm looking at you and I understand that I am you and you are me, then I'm not offering you poison, but it's this disease of disconnection. So the message is to try to help heal that, to connect us back to ourselves, and that comes from a heart space, not a head space. So I want that to be felt. I want that message to be felt.